So I read the article about the increase in obesity, and it's absolutely disheartening because here in 2017 we have countless of research and articles and journals written about the effects of obesity. So what's the problem? In my mind, looking at it from a socio-economic, overarching health disparity that is occurring in our nation and in most parts of the world, I think it's just that people are just not happy and they are unfulfilled. Some of us, anyway. And happiness, at least biologically, is accumulation of various hormones that are periodically released and regulated. And I'm not talking about metaphysically or spiritually, that's another realm. I'm just talking about the biological component, hormones, neurotransmitters. So when someone says, or when you tell someone, and I'm saying you, I'm talking about if you happen to be a healthcare provider, if you're a doctor, if you're a teacher, if you are a nurse, dietitian, whatever you do, if you're in that field somehow, some way, personal trainer maybe, I think it's so important to also, if you don't already do this, harp on the biological, physical components of why someone tells you to eat correctly, why someone tells you to work out. It is so far beyond vanity. It's almost has, I want to say, nothing to do with vanity. At this point, who cares about that? It has everything to do with how you feel. So dopamine, oxytocin, endorphins, serotonin are just four I can name that have a large impact on how you feel. Like dopamine, for example, if you desire to complete a goal and you're excited about it and you have that surge of pleasure to complete it, that hormone running through your blood is probably dopamine. And if you're, for example, oxytocin, if you want to build healthy relationships, most likely when someone's building a healthy relationship or feeling the feelings of trusting towards another person, that hormone that's running through their blood is most likely oxytocin. And endorphins help us respond to stress and pain, alleviates anxiety. And then a major one, serotonin, which I think is very important, is the feeling of feeling wanted or loved or feeling important or like you are vital to a group. That hormone that's running through your blood is probably serotonin. It explains why if you're playing on some sort of sports team or something like that, you'll have several hormones running through your body as you're celebrating a victory, because there was a team effort and you belong to that team, and there's a relationship component there, so there's an oxytocin component, and the endorphins are going through your body because all that stress, physical stress you put your body through, endorphins are helping you to achieve a relief from that pain. And then of course the dopamine is in your bloodstream at this point because you've achieved the goal of winning, if it's a soccer game or football game or a basketball game or lacrosse. So when someone says eat correctly, it's because, or exercise regularly, and you don't have to do any super heavy, sweat till you drop, fall out, pass out stuff. But when someone tells you to do these things, it has nothing to do with how you look or vanity. It has everything to do with how you feel and your happiness.